hey. That is interesting. You are really faint, and I don't know if it's my system or yours. That is odd. Let me see about that. Should be plenty loud. Mine shouldn't be any quieter than normal. Based on the volume output on Twitch anyways. Or OBS. Hi people, welcome in. We're gonna play a game. Hope you're all doing great tonight. We're going to do some more rogue traitor with our sanctic psyker. Servant of the Emperor. Wielder of the power of the Golden Throne.
In his retinue.
For the first several rounds after receiving an injury, a character will have only a fresh injury. Fresh injuries can be instantly healed with a medikit. If left untreated, a fresh injury turns into an old injury. Old injuries require a successful Medici test to be healed.
Oh my god.
We've made it to level 16. Which means we get to pick our archetype. How wonderful. I was hoping Nuts would be here, because I was worried that this was going to go into a cutscene with some story details.
I'm here. I just got home.
Oh, okay. It's all good, man.
I was about to ping you.
Had to go get the beard and hair trimmed.
Oh,
Hopefully
good.
Not too much. Just get rid of the split ends and
Look,
such.
it settled on its own.
Yeah, but to take
That's
the
never
split ends out of
happened
my
before.
hair took 6
I'll be
inches.
damned.
Oop, cutscene.
That's a lot.
Meeting all the peoples on the bridge.
Thanks be to the Emperor, you are alive, your lordship. We are most gratified by your return, and the crew is full of zeal to carry out any orders you may have.
Then carry forth as I command. Yeah, it's probably a good option. Can I? I can. No, I can't go into cooperative mode right now. Are you ready to join us, Nuts? I can load back to the previous spot if you want.
No, come back out and go back in.
Yeah, I'm
That's
ready
what
to
I
go.
just
No.
said.
Come out of the escape menu and go back in.
What?
Okay, never mind. I guess you can't do it in the middle of a cutscene.
That's why I said you can't do it. So I was saying I
Okay,
can load, and
Well,
then we
that's
can do
fine.
it.
Okay.
This is just you guys getting back to the ship after us killing
Yeah,
the
Yeah.
Aurora.
yeah, we haven't done anything.
We just kicked off.
Mm-hmm.
I waited a few minutes after. And then didn't think I should, delay too long. Hey, he's there. I love how it detected, even though you're in different order, it auto-detected and assigned characters.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it so much smoother than others?
For the
What?
Emperor.
Just like their co-op is so stinky buttery smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I think the game was designed from the get-go with co-op in mind, rather than it being
That
tacked
would
on
make
afterwards.
sense.
I mean, there's others as well that we've mentioned that were, and they're not as smooth.
But
But,
It settled on its own. That's never happened before. I'll be damned.
This woman, she wore this shirt to her colonoscopy.
God.
Thanks be to the Emperor. You are alive,
Shirt that
your
she's
lordship.
showing me, she
We
ordered
are
the
most gratified by
colonoscopy
your
return,
says, get in,
and the crew
loser,
is
we're
full of
doing
zeal to
butt
carry out
stuff.
any orders you may have.
Yeah.
wow.
Put that in the Discord.
What do you say?
Put it in the Discord.
It's a video, but I'll
Um,
do a screenshot of
You
it.
can always screenshot it, yes.
Before anything else, I will hear the account of what happened to the system's son. Enjoy the lurk, Matt. Appreciate you being here.
The
Very
Vox
much.
Master falters.
Lord Captain, we saw a number of ships approach the Sunday black creations of inhuman make, amalgams of sharp angles and edges. They surrounded the star, and then, my apologies, but I struggle to find words that could describe the terrible sight.
oh, that's so
The Xenos
good.
made the sun vanish into the void.
That is really something.
Poof. Bye-bye, son. They just made a star go poof.
That's the thing, like, that's not something small.
The interrogator closes his eyes and grimaces.
Yes, Drukari.
Put it in the not safe for
You
work.
see Abelard's expression change as if a shadow has suddenly fallen over him. He rubs his temple wearily.
As if we
Yeah.
did not have enough troubles on our hands already.
I got a 100. That's a success on that one.
Oh yeah. Xenos. The enemies of humanity. Xenos scum.
Heinrich nods.
A breed of Eildari, the most cruel and devious of their kind. The design of their ships matches the description provided by the Vox Master.
Yep, that's what I said they were when I saw them. Durr.
God.
Like all Xenos, the Eildari are a blight on the face of the galaxy, but their technological superiority is indisputable. They abhor and fear warp sorcery, which is why they rely on creations of their twisted intellect, and many of those creations are capable of things that may seem akin to sorcery to the unenlightened eye. The theft of a sun is one example of what they are capable of.
Let's ask stupid questions.
Is there any chance we can recover the star?
Heinrichs glances at you with weary incredulity.
Are you proposing that we ask for it back? No, rogue traitor. The sun is lost. We must accept that as fact and deal with the consequences.
And
Heinrichs
consequences
glances around.
being the system
The
is
situation
fucked.
calls for immediate action, DMX. We can continue this conversation later if you so wish, but right now,
He gestures at the deck teeming with tumultuous activity.
I believe you should assume command.
What's the current situation on board? We'll do the planet next.
The navigator's sanctum is no longer empty, but the warp engine is still refusing to obey the engine seers. Without it, we cannot perform a warp jump.
Pasquale's voice buzzes anxiously from his vox.
It may be angry, or perhaps it is lamenting the injuries it has suffered. I will immediately initiate preparations for a prayer service. If the Omnissiah grants me comprehension, I will appease the machine spirit of this vessel.
Nice. What is happening on the planet?
Our auger operators are reporting numerous uprisings and other manifestations of the archenemy's powers at various locations on the planet. Based on the fragments of communications picked up by our Vox operators, there is practically no resistance being offered by the governor's forces. Millions of people are converting to the blasphemous
Well
Final
then.
Dawn cult en masse and assembling in prayer circles.
I'm not even gonna bother with number 1. You can if you want, but I'm not going.
Any hope of the planet being retaken?
I fear that Rykad Minories is lost. The situation is deteriorating by the minute. We must leave this system
The
as soon as
planet's kind
possible.
of fucked. If there's no star
Yeah.
here anymore, there's nothing for it to orbit
However,
around. It's going to
there
be
are still people
fucking
on the planet who
drifting
have not
loose.
succumbed to heresy and who are worthy of rescue. Besides the small
It has
number of our
no
own shuttles,
gravity to-
we also have the shuttle
or
salvaged
nothing.
from the starport.
Pulling it.
The dark eyes of the
Literally
Sister of
free
Battle flash.
floating.
We must save as many as we can. This has all happened for a reason. Saint Argenta, whose name I carry with reverence and trepidation, is famed for saving the people of a dying world through the power of prayer. The God Emperor himself sent a star from the heavens that lifted the saint and her followers up to the sky, away from corruption and death. We must do as she did,
Argenta.
direct all our efforts to saving those people who at this moment look to the heavens in hope of salvation.
The lives of peasants are of little value. Our prime objective is to save the holy relic, the miraculous fusion reactor, and the electro-priests who guard and tend to it.
I mean, I'd hate to say he's wrong, but I kind of have to agree with Pascal.
Oh no,
We kind of
no,
need the technology.
Pascal's absolutely right.
Abelard furrows his brows.
Every moment we spend in proximity to a dying world, we are putting ourselves at risk. Your life, Lord Captain, is far more valuable than all of Rykad Minories. The von Valancius dynasty cannot be allowed to perish. And so, lamentable though it is, we must rule out the idea of any evacuation.
Heinrich's eyes, like two deep, dark pools, are resolutely fixed on you.
The world is doomed, and its inhabitants along with it. The disappearance of the star was the final nudge toward death, the finale of the cult of the Final Dawn's plans. I once witnessed a similar event, a world that had surrendered to the servants of the archenemy and permitted corruption to enter too deep. At this moment, millions of people are bowing down before those who promised them
Ooh,
salvation,
that's no good.
and they are willingly giving over their souls to chaos. A sacrifice great enough to bring forth the demon
World's
world.
Bad.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of worried about, Heinrichs.
Our only hope of stopping this process is to retreat to a safe distance from the planet and conduct targeted bombing of the Electro-Priests' monastery. If we blow up the reactor, a thermonuclear reaction will follow, the world's oxygen will evaporate, killing off the entire biosphere. In doing this we will save millions of
Purge
souls from a
them.
fate far worse than death, and we will save Rykad Minories from becoming an outpost of the archenemy.
I don't like it, but he's
Whatever
not
fate you
exactly
choose for this
wrong.
world, I urge you to make haste, Lord Captain. The planet is burning in raging flashes of crimson and purple, I can see it even from orbit. As do I see that the storm is already upon us. With every moment that we waste, it grows ever more difficult and perilous to steer the ship through the warp's turbulent currents.
Oof.
I'm with the lady on this. Enough talking, we need to get out of here while we still can.
Something lurking in the depths of your consciousness bristles at the passing thought of saving people. The spike of horror you feel takes your breath away. It is as if you are planning to steal the prey of a mighty predator. The planet is already wrapped in a thread stretching out from the warp. It deserves to have a new master.
Man, that almost makes me want to blow it up. Ugh, that's mean.
actually, not that. I want to get the tech.
Why can we not evacuate? Okay. Which of the planet's inhabitants can we evacuate?
The nobles you rescued at the starport have given the coordinates of shelters where we can find surviving aristocrats and their families. As for Sergeant Malger's troops, they will help to control the crowds of frightened commoners and prevent the shuttles from being overloaded. Thanks to you, we have salvaged many shuttles from the starport that we can now use.
Why can we not evacuate at least some of the people?
For the simple reason that the transformation process will soon become irreversible and our sole weapon against it useless. The energy released by the bombardment could stoke the warp energies. I have never witnessed the aftermath of bombing a Daemon world before, but there is enough evidence of such attempts for me to say with confidence that you do not want to see it.
Interesting. I want a quick save here, but it won't let me.
Yeah. Almost as though, like, you know, the whole Iron Man stuff.
I mean, he's kind of right. Bombing it could prevent a lot of chaos problems. At the same time, I do agree that archaeotech is kind of invaluable.
It's super powerful. However, you saw how big that thing was. How the hell are we going to save? You saw how big that thing was. We were in it. How are we going to save that if the whole planet?
No, just the core itself. Not the whole building, just the core. The big floating ball, the orb in the middle, that is the actual fusion reactor.
All the other tech can be redone.
I'm contemplating doing some safe scumming just so we can see what the options do.
Your call.
Because I'm wondering if saving the nobles would allow us to get more profit factor. What the fusion reactor would do, and then extract all of the commoners who have not fallen. I'm wondering what that would do. But I also kind of wonder what blowing it up would be. So let's do the fusion reactor first, since we're considering doing that.
And transporting to the ship will cost us precious time. Do not deceive yourself, DMX. If you indulge your vanity, you will doom billions to eternal torment at the hands of the archenemy.
Don't forget yourself, interrogator. One more objection from you, and I shall forget about the need to deliver you to Footfall alive.
You detect a flicker of something beneath Heinrich's sanguine mask. Whatever it may be, it does not seep into the interrogator's dispassionate voice.
In that case, I consider it necessary to point out that the mark of the archenemy could infiltrate
He's
the
not
ship with
happy
the
with
priests
you.
escorting the reactor. Keep that in
I
mind for
wonder-
the future.
What'd you say, Nuts?
I said he's not,
He's not happy with you.
No, he's not.
I mean, because he's like straight dogmatic.
Yeah.
Consider it done. It is likely our shuttles will have capacity to evacuate some people as well.
Oh, interesting.
What do you guys think?
I mean, I prefer two, but I understand if you want one.
No, they gave us a choice for another.
I would do
Do you want
two.
to go for?
Eat the
Okay.
rich.
Yeah, fuck the rich.
Consider it done. This will bring us to the limit of our capabilities. We have no more shuttles to use in the evacuation effort.
Although I do wonder, so you remember like all those shuttles that Aurora took out?
I do remember that.
I wonder if like you get rid of them fast enough and they don't take those 2 or 3 shuttles out, if you can actually get everybody.
That is a good thought.
But
I don't want to fight Aurora again to find out.
the odds of that happening are slim to none.
The bridge is in upheaval. The technomad's prayers mix together in a senseless cacophony while servitors work hastily to remove a hardened crust of sacred unguents from the warp engine's components. In the middle of all this tumult stands Pasquale with a data slate clutched in his hands, seemingly disconnected from the flurry of activity around him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Act like it, you blasted cog.
Yeah.
I'm firmly of the opinion of asking a question is a better choice.
Sure.
Isn't that
What's going
what
on
an
here?
interrogator knows?
The warp sextant is not responding to commands.
Isn't that what an
The
interrogator
ship's spirit is
knows?
rejecting our prayers in anger. I am currently calculating a plea that might appease the noble
Yes,
spirit.
but an interrogator tends to ask questions while they've got the hot needle of inquiry in hand.
True.
Crew, heed the words of Magos and Numatin. Pascal, I kindly request that you take charge of this mess.
Thank you, your lordship. You are right.
Pasquale's voice changes when he addresses the crew. He now speaks with authority and resolve.
Tech comrades, heed my instruction.
The mayhem immediately subsides, and the crew's actions fall into some indiscernible logic. The Omnisara's servants start working in sync, and the binary clamor becomes a symphony of reports, which the Magus coordinates like a skillful conductor.
Hey, look, it works a lot better when you take charge.
Why?
Honey, not vinegar. Honey,
Yeah,
not
I was gonna
vinegar.
say.
Well done, Pascal.
The Omniscia guides me.
The prayers of the tech priests surrounding the cogitator almost drown out the sounds of the bustling bridge behind you. Pasquale, poring intently over the data slate in his hands, extends a mechadendrite toward you.
Please take your place at the cogitator, Lord Captain.
Nah,
Just gonna do it. We need to get out of here.
just follow
The huge
instructions,
machine
yeah.
in front of you is lit with dozens of vid screens and hundreds of lumens. The blinking lights and endless rush of symbols and digits on the green background make your eyes water, and a vague sense of alarm simmers in the depths of your mind. The typical reaction of a layperson when confronted with the magnitude of the Omnisara's creation. Among the numerous
Great, it's
controls
gonna
you
bite
see the
you
mouth
again.
of a cyber gargoyle,
Mhm.
the same as at the gate to the warrant chamber.
Warrant chamber. It wants identity.
Pasquale's voice becomes imbued with imperious
Fire
force.
is not greater than
Servants
honey.
of the machine god, heed my command. Acolytes, prepare the incense instrumentation for the liturgy of machine spirit propitiation. Senior technomads, recite the prayer to generate a current data report. Operations will be marked with the campanological protocol Omniscia Rejoice. I must inform you that for the purposes
doing,
of safety,
Malkoff?
complete reassembly of the warp sextant and updating of its datasmith blessings are required. If this is not done, then at launch the volume of aggregate calculation errors could result in the destruction of the data crypts. But as we do not have 100 hours at our disposal, we must omit this procedure.
Pasquale looks down at the data slate in his hands.
A minor deviation from the right of operation for the sake of appeasing the spirit.
Can't you just do it without me? What? No! What must I do?
Place your hand inside the throat of the cogitator guardian, the cyber gargoyle, which has been assigned to guard the forbidden data crypts. The dynastic blood extracted from your veins will serve as a key to the data core where the machine spirit dwells. To it we will offer our prayers so that we may bypass the protective protocol for defective connections and launch the warp sextant.
Pasquale's voice grows quieter.
The laws of the Omniscia know no exceptions, and so in this ritual I will remain at your side to placate the wrathful machine spirit in whose abode you will be intruding. Follow my liturgies, Lord Captain, and may we receive his blessing.
Do what he says.
Very well. We shall begin.
The metal jaws clamp down on your hand, breaking your delicate corporeal sheath and releasing warm red liquid into its gullet. At the same moment, the image on the vid screen before you changes. Connecting 0000.1. Connecting 0000.2. Connecting 0000.3. // suck.sysreg 789.0344 act.sysinit. ID 8627. //nom_os operat.risp. Act.
What does this mean?
At the sound of your voice, the cogitator's servant, whose bronze-bound skeleton is built into the cogitator housing, shudders. With a screech, its skull rotates toward you and then stops in that position.
Benevolent code, a voice receptor.
Pasquale emits a sequence of binary signals and then is silent for several seconds.
I hypothesis that the defect is located in the analyzer block. I register a reaction to the signal, but no processed response. A temporary override is permissible.
The Magus intently studies the vid screen.
The shell was created on a forge world unknown to me. Initiating standard invocation of the machine spirit.
Pasquale leans over the
Yep, I
adjacent
agree with
instrument
Ezra.
panel and sets
4.
his hands on the controls. At the same time, a quiet stream of machine code begins pouring forth from his vox.
By my authority, I invalidate the protocol of the warp engines.
One of the cogitator's vid screens turns red. Pasquale sees this and raises his hand, signaling to the rest of the tech priests, then withdraws a connector from his sleeve and connects it to the machine.
Servants of the Omnissiah, make now the offering of cleansed data crypts to the machine spirit so that it may be filled with their true and calibrated data. May the Omnissiah have mercy on our souls.
In meek solemnity, the acolytes offer up the cleansed data crypts to the warp engine one after another, repeating prayers of exaltation. After anointing the contacts with sacred unguents, Pasquale inserts them in the cogitator's slots. Your head begins to spin from the holy censer's foul-smelling clouds of smoke and from the loss of the blood that the cyber oil continues to drink from you, and the world swims before your eyes.
Let this mechanism awaken in renewed purity.
Pasquale enters a sequence of commands and raises his head, watching the vid screens. Suddenly, he stops dead.
No.
His fingers fly over the command runes, entering command after command. His mechadendrites, clicking their pincers, pull at one lever after another. The vid screens fill with strings of symbols. Completely incomprehensible to you, but clearly conveying something to the Magus. After a few seconds, one of the data crypts mounted on the cogitator begins to emit sparks. A moment later, another data crypt does the same. The next bursts into flame and gives off foul-smelling smoke. Around
Well,
you, the
shit.
Omnissiah's servants break off from their prayers, and someone bursts into frantic pleading. Pasquale mournfully grates out.
The massive errors in the warp sextant's calculations is destroying the data repositories. The offering did not appease the ship's spirit. The warp engine cannot be filled with the motive force. We are trapped.
A moment later, the Magus continues uncertainly.
Perhaps, an alternative Ryzen protocol, or an emergency launch of the auxiliary coils.
The tech priest bends over the cogitator, but something in his pose and movements reveals his desperation. While the other vid screens are filled with more and more strings of symbols, the monitor in front of you blinks and its static image changes. Pasquale is too engrossed in his ritual to notice.
Read them.
// input pack.comp. // nom_os stab true. // nom_os stab false. // stat.checkinit. // perturb.
Well, we did have that experience
/
opening it.
disturb. Reg. //
You have a good point.
nom_os operat.
We'll try that.
Risp. Query.
Do you hear me, spirit of the sheep?
The cogitator's servant creaks quietly in its joints. A sound that is drowned out by the binary hymns and the tapping of command runes. // input prompt dot. // nom_os ping. // nom_os rec risp.
Number 4.
// nom_os operat. Risp. Injury. // nom_os operat. Risp. Rescue. // //nom_os operat.risp. Query.
Yes. Rescue.
Pasquale turns to you.
Lord Captain, the excess emotion in your command will render it unintelligible to.
Pasquale's next vocalization goes unsynthesized as he sees the vid screens begin to stabilize one after another. The strings frenetically galloping across the green background are replaced with stable images or regularly updating status reports. Only one monitor remains inexplicably red. The tech priest's vox crackles in shock, but his report is as clipped and clinical as ever.
Registering. Warp sextant activated. Registering. Data stream stabilizing. Registering. 0 data errors found. Reporting. The warp
So we
engine is ready
talked
for
it
translation.
down from the void.
No, there's something more to it.
Okay.
Remember, there's something in his head that says that we can't be guided and can't fail.
Well, no, there's the warp entity in us that is a problem, yes, but before we had that, we did have something down below that led us into the vault. When we asked for help, it launched guns to protect us. There is some spirit within the ship of some sort. Some entity, I should say, not necessarily a spirit, but some entity of the ship.
After a pause, Pasquale adds.
I am also reporting evidence indicating a Category 3 miracle fulfilling the criterion. Thou shalt witness the mechanism that toils in glorification of its function and in defiance of deactivation.
Oh man, that was great. That was.
Lord Captain, Raber here. The crew are almost finished carrying out the orders given earlier, and I've just received confirmation from the engineering halls. I don't know what you did, but the warp engine's up and raring to go. We're ready to begin the translation to the warp, your lordship.
Lord Captain speaking. I give the order to commence translation into the warp.
Waiting
Oh,
for
no.
you to ascend the captain's throne, Lord Captain. May the Emperor protect us.
I should have thought. We may not have access to all our
O great child
dealings
of the
now.
Messiah. May thine holy connections be guarded against the evils
I don't know
of
if we'll still have
entropy.
access to that, or if they'll have different equipment now.
Look at that
Let the
planet.
sacred oil soothe thine articulations.
You mean the demon planet there?
Let the
Yeah,
incantations of the protocol rouse thine heart.
I do kind of wonder if we should have blasted it to
Let the
oblivion.
blessing of the Omnissiah course through thy circuitry.
I wonder what the whole heretical choices in this
Praise
section
be to the
would be
machine
if
god.
we hadn't dealt with Heinrich.
Sacrificing Heinrich to the spirit.
We'll just give you an inquisitor.
Better yet, corrupting him. I wish they had a break in between
flagship
that.
made its way out of the doomed star system.
Oop.
As the void ships plunged deeper into the Corona's expanse, the rogue trader's subjects bid a formal farewell to the late head of the dynasty, Theodora von Valancius. Having paid their last respects, the crew gathered their strength and braced themselves for whatever was to come next.
Ooh.
The artwork looks
Could have
similar
very
to
easily been a sploosh.
Mhm.
Darkest Dungeon.
I just wish there was a point within that where you could save so you could actually
Lord
test
Captain,
something different.
allow me to report. Our journey through the warp is coming to an end.
Yeah, but they don't want
Lady
you to do
Navigator
that.
Orselio informs me that we have reached the
know.
point where we can translate to real space in the Furibundus system. The Lady Navigator and her pilots are awaiting your permission to begin the process. The Furibundus system is home
Want
to
you to play
Footfall,
through it 5
the only
times,
Imperium
you know.
outpost with
Oh,
a functioning
absolutely.
wharf in the Coronis expanse. The tech priests are begging you to have mercy on the machines worn down by the warp and to allow the servants of the Omnissiah to inspect and heal the void ship's wounds in the dock. The prayers and rituals will take some time, which our astropathic choir will use to establish a connection with the prime worlds of your protectorate, Dargonis, Janus, and Kieva Gamma. Master Zachary Wise has recovered an invitation previously adrift in the Immaterium. The Liege of Footfall has humbly requested an audience with the rogue trader of the Von Valancius dynasty. According to Master Zachary, the message was tinted with shades of pleading, I quote, "Apparently the Liege is anxious to meet as soon as possible."
Interesting.
Shades
where
of
is-
pleading.
Right?
Footfall, the place where filth and sanctity go hand in hand. Reverend Hieronymus Doloroso will most likely expect a visit from me. I imagine he will be interested in talking to you as well, DMNix.
We'll see if I deem worthy to do so.
I will be leaving your void ship when we arrive on Footfall, DMX. Once that is done, consider the Lord Inquisitor's task complete. Your Lordship, young Yvain Winterscale has asked me to convey his gratitude for your hospitality and for saving him from certain death. Not wishing to outstay his welcome, he plans to disembark at Footfall. Lord Yvain swears he will not forget his debt to you.
I mean,
I
considering his
hereby
star
inform the
system
rogue
is
trader that
basically
during a
dead.
comprehensive system inspection ride, this unit discovered data clusters within the captain's cogitator that are concealed from prying eyes by means of a personal cipher and a sacrament of algorithmic authorization. Unit DMNix von Valancius has been added to the access list and assigned the identifier keeper 2. The unit can access the data from the captain's cogitator provided that he possesses the decryption key.
You detect a hint of something resembling curiosity in Pasquale's mechanical voice.
Interesting. Wow, a lot of questions.
Yeah.
Why do you believe the Liege would see us so badly?
Not you personally. He wishes to meet with the rogue trader of the von Valancius dynasty. Tokara does not know about Lady Theodora's death and is simply seeking an audience with the powers that be. My gut is telling me that something must be very wrong on Footfall if our astropath managed to read such strong emotion in such an anodyne message.
We have no information, Lord Captain. The broadcast from the Footfall Astropathic Choir was the only missive Master Zachary has received lately.
Tell us about the system, Vidis.
Furibundus is valuable due to its close proximity to the Maw, the gateway to the Imperium. The system is mostly known for Footfall, the main base for merchants, privateers, and rogue traders traversing the Coronis expanse. Additionally, the star itself is orbited by an Adeptus Mechanicus station, which is off-limits to outsiders.
We should go there.
Alter Templum Calixus EXT-17. I had the honor of tending to this shrine for a few thousand cycles. I suggest you abstain from visiting it as most tech comrades at the station are engaged in meditative
Immediately,
calculations that should
Pascal
not be
says
interrupted.
no.
Fine, then we will keep the relic with us then. Pascal, are you leaving us, Heinrichs?
The arrangement between the Lord Inquisitor and your predecessor was that I be transported to Footfall and no farther. I dare not take advantage of your generosity and patience any more than I already have, DMNix.
Nuts.
I'm fine with one.
I could use you in the retinue. You are a skilled warrior after all.
Thank you for your offer, but I must decline. I am afraid my duty to the Golden Throne comes before everything else.
Give me back all of your experience.
And your gear. Who is this reverend you speak of, Argenta?
He is the head of the Drusian mission on Footfall and one of the most prominent clergymen in the sector. Paying him a visit is a good thing for any loyal servant of the Emperor to do. I assisted his mission before I joined Lady Theodora on her voyage. I need his blessing to accompany the new rogue trader of the Von Valancius dynasty. If you wish to have me aboard your void ship, I request that we meet with Reverend Hieronymus.
Abelard, tell me what you know of Footfall.
Viladame Tokara is a very peculiar young man. Consider your upcoming conversation a baptism of fire in Footfall's political arena. Such things are not spoken out loud, but Leech Tokara is the appointee of the Kasbalika mission, the largest robber baron crime syndicate in the Calixis sector. They specialize in the cold trade, the buying and selling of all kinds of Xenos rubbish.
Whoops.
Kasbalika Mission. The Footfall chapter of one of the most successful crime syndicates in the Imperium of Man, founded in the Calixis sector. Cold trade. The illegal trade of commodities and artifacts of Xenos origin. Xenos, a term used within the Imperium to refer to aliens.
Footfall was previously run by a leech who did business with several criminal factions at once, but he suffered an accident. The reins of power were picked up by Viladame Tokara, whose appointment benefits not only the Kasbalika but also their most powerful ally in the Coronis Expanse, rogue trader Kaligos Winterscale. Viladame is a slippery yet very cautious fellow. He does not usually beat around the bush and does not play mind games. Perhaps more importantly, he is no fool. Fools do not rise this high in the Kasbalikan hierarchy. Keep all this in mind. You are a rogue trader, you stand above him in status and wield considerable power. Having said that, history has seen cases where the Kasbalikan barons crossed swords with rogue traders and emerged victorious. Do not forget that, and remain vigilant. The Kasbalika. Vile tech thieves.
Pasquale's vox barks out the last word like a profanity.
Yep. What do we need to know about Footfall?
It is the largest port and the trading capital of the Coronis Expanse. It has a dockyard that will allow us to inspect and repair the void ship, and it boasts its own astropathic choir, the Coronis Expanse Communications Nexus.
Not to mention pirate hideouts, smuggler caches, and forts belonging to a dozen gangs, groups, and factions. In the Coronis Expanse, the Imperium relies on this as its outpost. The fringes of humanity's domain rarely resemble its central worlds, but so long as Footfall serves the God Emperor, insofar as it can, it will be considered a citadel of the Imperium. Although, I have heard that the tithes it sends are underwhelming, to say the least.
Due to Footfall's remoteness, it has developed its own rules and customs. Many of the goods that can be procured there would be considered heresy in the heart of the Imperium, enough to warrant summary execution. Moreover, Footfall is the domain of the rogue traders, who transcend certain Imperial laws by virtue of the warrant they bear.
And what is the step after Footfall?
As soon as we solve the issues plaguing the ship and establish contact with the key worlds of your protectorate, the time will come for your Magni Accessio, the official ceremony of donning the mantle of the rogue trader. It is mostly a formality at this point. You already possess all the privileges granted by the warrant. And yet it is a major milestone in your personal history, the moment your name graces the list of heads of the von Valancius dynasty. We are all looking forward to that day, Lord Captain.
Very well. Inform Lady Navigator that she may take leave to translation from warp to real space.
Vigdis begins issuing instructions. The massive ship
Notice we
appears
still
to
haven't
change
had a
with her
chance to
every
save.
word. The bridge is set in motion as hundreds of people start
Yeah,
to
they wanna
prepare
make
for the
this so
shift to
much
real
that you
space
don't
and
wanna go
measured
back and
chanting
do it.
fills the corridors to safeguard the vessel and its crew. Vigdis turns to you again.
One more thing, Lord Captain. No one at the station knows about Lady Theodora's demise and you inheriting the title. Leech Tokara will be informed. It is required so we can use the dock, and besides, he is expecting a personal audience with the rogue trader. He will not meet with an unknown person of unclear standing. However, there is still the matter of announcing your arrival. You can either arrive on the station with the proper pomp and ceremony, or choose to visit it incognito. According to Footfall's unwritten laws, rogue traders enjoy special privileges that exceed even the power of the Liege. However, they may choose not to exercise those privileges in certain situations. Arriving incognito will give you more room for maneuver, while an official visit will allow you to directly intervene in local affairs.
I shall explain, if you do not mind. As per this unwritten rule, every rogue trader arriving at the station has the right to veto any of the Liege's decisions. But there is a catch. The Coronis Expanse is home to several influential rogue trader dynasties, and Footfall is where their interests intersect. Of course, that does not prevent certain persons, namely Coligo's Winterscale, from subtly pulling the strings on footfall. If you, as a new rogue trader, start your career with an official landing and a parade in your honor, the other dynasties may see this gesture as the newcomer challenging their spheres of influence. I do not see that as a bad thing, necessarily. Old Man Winterscale may take slight offense. Corda will be put on her guard. But you have just risen to prominence and most people in the Coronis Expanse have not even heard about Lady Theodora's departure yet. It must be made clear that the banner of Von Valencia soars as high as ever. If I may, I would recommend arriving incognito. You will have plenty of opportunities to savor the sweetness and the burden of power, but right now is the last time you can take refuge in obscurity. This way, your arrival will not draw much attention, and the people will treat you as a person and not the almighty sovereign anointed by the Emperor. It could turn some situations to your advantage.
Very well, then we shall go incognito for now.
It will be done, Lord Captain.
Victus bores again.
With your gracious permission, I will return to my duties.
Finally, you can save.
Oh, moly.
That was lots of dialogue.
All right. Will they tell us what transpired? Rescued shuttles to, okay, 15 iconoclasts, terrified sinners surrendered from the darkness, iconoclast. Doesn't tell me anything else on that front. Reputation. Profit factor is 22. We have 5 and 3 from other and other.
Like info.
So we have 5 and 3, which I think was from the effects that we had pulling the
Other.
engine off. Because the others tell us what we got them for the +2s. Interesting.
Can you click on the 5 or the 3 and does it show anything?
Hmm?
The +5, the +3, can you click on that? Does it give
+5.
any additional information?
No, it's
Plus
just
5.
+5 and +3.
+3.
That's
Other.
annoying.
It should have a statement like this showing where it came from, but it doesn't. So I'm wondering if those are the 2 choices we made: the warp drive, the Archaeotech plasma engine or reactor, and the what do you call it? The people's.
Kilometers.
Wait,
Yeah.
profit. Don't know.
I don't know either.
I can try and look it up really quick if you want.
Go for it. I was just examining other things while we're at it.
Profit what?
It's profit factor.
Okay.
We have 2 other profit factors listed, and I was curious where they came from. So it's basically, what effect do the choices of leaving Rykad Minoris give you? Because we had the 3 options, right? The nobles, the commoners, and the plasma reactor.
Let's see.
And then we can decide if we want to load back or not. And is it beneficial to nuke the planet or not? At this point, since we made our decision, I wouldn't mind knowing. Not that we necessarily would change unless it's major alteration to our characters.
So it says the only reward you get by saving anything in chapter 1 is profit 3 this +3 profit factor for taking the miraculous fusion reactor.
Say that again. You kind of faded out a little bit on me.
So the profit, the +3 is from the fusion reactor.
Okay, the +3 is from the fusion reactor?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Look at what Malkav just put in the chat.
Oh yeah, no, I
There was
get
an
that.
incident in the officers' quarters. A healer team is required.
I'm not worried about it. I was just curious what effect the options take. And I was curious where other came from because they don't say.
So if you're dogmatic or iconoclast, then your choice when it comes to record menorahs in Warhammer settles with you getting a +3 profit factor in exchange, or a -5 willpower debuff if you save the reactor, saving the people, or nothing by bombing it.
You have a -5 willpower?
If you save the reactor.
We saved the reactor, and I don't see a willpower debuff.
Let's see. Oh, that's funny. For Heretic, you don't save anything or anyone, and you leave the planet without destroying it.
Yeah, because you're basically encouraging and supporting chaos.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Well, Iconoclast is saving everyone, and Dogmatic is don't save anything or anyone and destroy the planet.
So we did partial iconoclast, essentially.
Yeah. Let's see. It says the people that stand to
There was
suffer
an
the
incident
most
in the
here are the
officers'
iconoclast
quarters.
players, since they
A
will
healer
gain
team
a
is
permanent
required.
debuff for the rest of the game if they make the quote-unquote right decision.
Really?
Yeah, you
What's
get a
the right
-5
decision?
willpower. The right decision is saving the reactor, but if you do that, you lose 5 willpower for the rest of the game.
But I didn't get the debuff, and we saved the reactor.
Maybe that was in the patch. This particular article is from December of 23. So it's entirely possible that they took that
I don't know. Maybe we did something different.
Let's see. Hang on.
It's all good. Don't worry about it. Thanks for checking.
I'm actually on a page. I'm on a page right now that talks about like actual actions.
Words cannot describe how boring the bridge is without our stimulating conversations.
Wow. She finds us stimulating.
Remember, she can melt you if she doesn't control her eyelids.
No, she can just try to injure us. We serve the Golden Throne, though. I'm sure that would protect us. Tell me of yourself, Lady Cassio.
I am a part of House Orselio, an ancient dynasty of the Navis nobility. Since time immemorial, our family has served to advance knowledge, pushing at the boundaries of the dark unknown. The Starway Atlas contains 2,843 routes that chart the sectors of the Segmentum Obscurus and reach all the way from the Coronis Expanse to Holy Terra. And uniting the Imperium's thousands of worlds. House Orselio is bound by commercial pacts to houses Galeatis, Ortina, Drotus, and... There is a dark blue knot tightening on your neck, Lord Captain. I can see my reply is not satisfying your thirst for knowledge. What is it you desire to hear exactly?
I know it may be difficult for you to not lean on your elders, but I will do my best to look after you.
You will? That would be most appreciated, Lord Captain.
So have you never lived anywhere other than Yorick 5?
Hardly. According to the chronicles of the house, I was born on one of the Orselio worlds. Oh, what was it? Please forgive me, Lord Captain. My childhood memories are too vague. Sometimes I dream about the colorful birds that built their nests in the garden, or the servants dressed in purple livery, or the blue fog that rolled over the lowlands behind the palace. But everything is covered in a rosy haze. Perhaps it is my imagination, not my memory, that is painting these pictures.
Interesting thought. What does it feel like guiding a vessel through the warp?
It may be difficult to describe. You see, every navigator perceives the warp differently. My mentor, Great Regent Elronto, always described his travels through the Immaterium as a journey through a vast wood with countless paths. And I, assisting him in the first voyages, futilely tried to follow his example. But the wood would not reveal itself to me. But everything changed when I found my own key to this mystery. You see, I've always brightened up my rare moments of leisure time by painting. You may recall there was a workshop in my chambers. As soon as I imagined the warp as a blank canvas, an indescribable feeling came over me. I moved the brush, going deeper and deeper into my own painting. Visions were hidden within the vibrant colors of my palette, and something inside me knew which should be brought out and which should be left behind. I woke up several days later, after the voyage was safely complete.
Wow. I noticed your love of painting is reflected in your speech as well. You associate many images with hues and colors.
The Emperor graced me with a gift. I can see inner life in addition to the mundane. You cannot know that a fruit has rotten from the inside until a blade slices it in two. I can see the rot from far away. It roils like swamp mud, oozing through the bright peel. Anger and boredom, sadness and joy. Everything that people shut away inside themselves is revealed to me like colors on the canvas of my world.
Interesting. Let's talk about something else.
You will hear no objection from me, Lord Captain.
What does your sight reveal?
Sister Argenta shines like a guiding star, inspiring resolve in those around her, seemingly inexplicably. However, I see a dark and ugly fog billow behind her, contrasting sharply with her shining light. It burdens the Sister of Battle. It drags her down. Yet Argenta herself is hardly aware of it.
Yeah, I kind of gathered that.
Seneschal Viserion is among the few whose colors are a pleasure to look at. Whenever the Seneschal speaks, heavenly crystal clarity spreads around him. And whenever he is angered, dark blue clouds condense over him. And in his rare moments of joy, a pure gleam of sunset pink caresses the souls of those near him. Out of your entire retinue, Lord Captain, he is the only one I would trust with my life.
Wow.
The esteemed
That's
Magos
big.
Haneman is shattered, like a beautiful stained glass window into a mosaic of colors. His bright, beckoning hues are mixed together in complete disarray. I must confess it perplexes me. Normally, scarlet and steel are all that fills the heart of a servant of the Omnissiah.
Interesting. There's a lot more to him.
Behind the cobalt steel of his thoughts, behind the cold, faded gray of his emotions, an ember, the color of amber, glows in Master Van Kalox's soul. So bright and warm, one is tempted to touch it. It is sad that the interrogator seeks to drown it with his own hands in the bottomless blue of duty. Sad indeed. But I can relate.
Interesting.
Idira's emotions are like a maelstrom. Bright, unbridled, enveloping her form like a wondrous kaleidoscope of colors. And as dangerous as a twisting warp storm. The riot of colors hides the truth from my eyes. What exactly is driving this woman? Is it her own will, or is it the Immaterium, Lord Captain?
I must take my leave of you as we are arriving at Footfall.
I have enjoyed your company. Thank you for the conversation.
You know how beneficial it would be to have someone like her who can actually see traitorous intent like that?
Testing void shields. Confirm receipt of instructions.
What do you guys think?
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Like, that's why I wanted to talk with her. I was like, let's see what you have to say. Because I was like, that could be useful. Okay, so we have no rank because we've not went up in ship, apparently. Ship has levels. Did you know that?
Yep.
I did not. Do you have access to all the
Interesting.
characters to be able to level them right now?
Yes, if you go to character on the right-hand side, you can click
Yep.
and we can pick the archetype at that point.
Argenta.
Wow, that is crazy. So the ship is an additional character, essentially. All right, let's go to Footfall.
Furibundus.
But once you pick
Oh,
out,
hold on. Archetype can't be changed once it's picked. So we need to make sure we pick them carefully.
Yeah.
Malkov, do you have
Raider's
recommendations?
voice over the Vox sounds weary rather than annoyed.
Words.
I'm getting reports of several ships moving toward us. Judging by the fact that they are not responding to our hails and the telemetry shows a trail of macro batteries, they are not here for a chinwag. Ready to issue orders to prepare for battle at your command.
Yeah, Malkov, if you give us recommendations on who you'd say to take what archetype, I think we would appreciate your insight.
hey, look, void combat.
Have you not noticed them before?
The rubbish of Furibundus. And I'm not talking about these wrecks that are about to open fire, I mean the remains of meteorites, gas clouds, refuse from the shipyards. It all bunches together, and the smaller ships hide behind it to harass ships as they emerge from the warp.
Could this be the work of Voidgerd?
The silence over the Vox lasts for several seconds. It's possible. He could have hired some scum. Or maybe it's just a pirate who saw the state of our ship and decided to push his luck.
Very well. All hands ready for combat. Abelard, Archmilitant. Pascal, Tactician. Argenta, Bounty Hunter or Assassin. Cassia, Tactician. Heinrich, Tanker Assassin. Good to know.
Let our weapons be true, and our resolve unbreakable.
2 Cobra-class destroyers. I do not approve. Uh-oh. My speaking's not working. That's weird. Okay. Accelerate zone, mid zone, and end movement. Okay. Oh, I thought we could do ram him. do we have? Torpedo? Macro cannon. It's a lance. Prow battery.
Wood
The other
ship ram
batteries.
is one at the top. on
Wood
the
ship
left.
ram. Ah, straightforward. Okay. Swing run. Interesting.
Set course with all haste.
Once per turn, yeah.
Deliver their demise.
Starting shields. Okay.
Unleash a barrage of destruction. Let the macro cannons sing their deadly litany.
There we go. Say boom.
Helmsman, navigate us to the designated coordinates.
Okay, I don't need to restart the shields because they're still on, I believe. I thought we had shields. The officer is one that puts areas. Yeah, the ship part seems interesting.
Set course with all haste.
Hi, I turned
Helmsman,
around.
Navigate us to the designated coordinates. Bring doom to our enemies.
Out of range from everything else. What does restart shields do? So we actually have shields up, or I need to restart them? I'm not sure how that works. That's why I'm asking Malkov, or if Nuts or Azrael, if you guys know.
Well, it
don't
looks to
have
me
any
like we have shields up there, 70, 70, 70, and then 8 on the back. We got shot
Okay.
back last time, so
Yeah, he doesn't have any shields in the front. Like we took them out with that first
that blast,
barrage.
yeah, it's going.
Okay.
Oh, you can hit him with the port right now.
Unleash a
Two shots,
barrage
21
of
damage per.
destruction. I want to hear the macro cannons roar.
Changing course. Disengage. Let's live to fight another day.
They're getting ready to try
Changing
to
course,
run.
disengage.
Yeah.
Full speed ahead.
Aw.
Can't quite turn.
3.
They're just gonna try to run away. They're fucked.
Yeah, they're done.
Oh, I know. I don't want them to run away.
That Mars pattern prow battery probably would. It's 4 shots, 14 damage per.
Deliver their demands.
Definitely no shield in the back anymore.
Yeah, we just advance up and fucking prow battery them.
Hmm? Do
I
what?
said, yeah, you just advance up and prow battery them at this point. They're toast.
Set course with all haste.
Ah, you got the wrong one.
Not that far.
You can do the port
Let
side.
the macro cannon sink their deadly enemy.
Another victory of 2 great
We have
dynasties,
trophies,
Captain.
ancient machines.
Boy,
Enemy
wolf.
attacks penetrate your shields, damage your whole ship's hull. Yeah. Hey, halfway to rank 1.
I'm assuming those battles are the only way you end up gaining rank experience for that.
I guess. I'm not sure. Alright, so now if we come in here, we have a few more parts. Our hull is slightly damaged. We have no gear. We can upgrade our hull. Oh, we can repair the hull for 7 units of scrap.
Ramming without an upgraded ram is a terrible idea. Okay, good to know.
Yeah, I saw that. And I mean, I can understand that. Alright, cool.
Always repair, he says.
Always? Okay.
Always.
This is 7 points, so. So we have a dead world, we have a altar Terram Calexis 17. Don't come. And we have Darius's blessing. Then we have footfall. Where do you guys want to go? Whoop.
Let's do let's
Check
do
the Dead World.
Okay.
I think the Dead World because it's closest at that point.
Sure.
And he says we're not supposed to go to the altars, so
Yeah, I wasn't gonna go that. I was definitely gonna go to the Drusus's blessing.
But upgrade hull ASAP, not RAM. Upgrade how much? Extractum. We don't have any extractums. No, there's nothing on the dead world. Yes. So, like, would you spend every ounce of scrap we have towards the upgrade?
because we got to have 65 to do the whole right now, right?
Okay. Is 10 enough? Because if we
Yeah,
upgrade
last-
now, it's 65, so it's going to leave us with 10.
I mean, it only cost us 7 with the last repairs that we just had to do, so I would say
It was
10's
just
probably
7, yeah,
good.
and that's why I'm asking. If 10's enough for repairs, I'll bump it again.
Depends on how good you are.
We'll gamble it then. Hopefully I'm good.
All right, Kenny Rogers.
Hey. Alright, where to now, gents?
Try the blessing now.
Yep.
We're not supposed to go to the temple.
Which means we're going to go to it before we leave.
Of
Lord
course.
Cap'n, we have the flagship Drusus's blessing with a small escort dead ahead. They are requesting a direct Vox channel. Patching you through.
Chickens.
The Vox channel clicks,
jump up.
and, after a brief pause, a dry, low voice hails you. Greetings, Lord
here.
Captain. I am honored to speak with the rogue
Tell
trader
everybody
of
all
House
about
von
it.
Valancius. May your name be known through the ages. Chartist Captain Austrius Thorfast, bearer of a free charter of the merchant fleet. How can I be of service?
What is it that you're doing out here?
We develop supply routes for Chartists. You see, my ship is a representative of the merchant fleet in this part of Imperium territory, yet we do not have a fixed, charter-defined trade route. Our mission is to establish business contacts with voidfarers in need of regular ship repairs and those who are interested in specialized goods.
Tell me about your operations in the Corotus Expanse.
For the most part, all the Expanse houses fleets of different organizations and small flotillas of merchant ships. Uninterrupted communication between
You want
worlds
all
is a
the
matter of life and
attentions.
death for many outposts of humanity, so
What a
even in this dark
surprise,
corner
yeah.
of the Imperium, there are Chartists and ships assigned to the various Adeptus. Alas, the Expanse has next to no stable trade
I'm
routes,
stunned that
so
the
the
cat
job
wants
can be
attention.
precarious at times. Then again, no one is more intimately familiar with the hardships of local commerce than a
I'm
rogue
sure what he
trader.
really wants is food, but
Where do your source of components come from that you sell?
Are you asking me to disclose our suppliers to you? Thorfast laughs airily. Well, frankly, they come from both everywhere and nowhere. We get our wares either from lucky voidsmen who stumble upon an abandoned or dilapidated ship somewhere in a neighboring system, or from unlucky ones whose sorry tub arrives on footfall in such a state that it's easier to take her apart than to restore her.
Alright, let's see what you have. Ooh! They got stuff.
Yeah.
Why can't we not buy this?
You don't have high enough.
Reputation is too low. What?
Oh, that's what I meant.
Oh, but it says 0 rep. I forgot you had to have one to get that.
So buy.
Oh, this is Imperial Navy.
Yeah.
Oh, we like the Navy. We can do Navy.
Abelard, talk to him, man.
Right? That would be good.
Drum up some support.
Malakov said that what they want versus what others do is different, so you can, yeah. So we only had Void Pirate trophies. They'll only take the one that everyone else doesn't compete with. And no one wants what they want. They want what no one else wants, so...
and everybody
Yeah, where
else
it says
competes.
notable?
Yeah.
Yep.
Like the Aurora Sermon.
So we can't even get to 1 rep with them right now. Oh, we can get a few things, though.
Yeah,
Okay.
there are some stuff. Like,
Scrap box takes 1 rep, apparently, even though it's not. Profit factor is too low for the pattern. Ooh, yes.
You're just buying everything that we can afford.
Hey. Of course. Why wouldn't I? The game encourages it. I just do what it encourages.
As long as it doesn't like take up space that we would have to have. That's the only reason I was thinking
Sometimes the trophies do not go to cargo automatically. Oh. Yeah, there's no reason not to buy it all. Exactly.
No inventory.
Hey, shields. So it's the same that we already have.
Well, there's no point in trading it out then.
No. But I had to find out. 100. 201. Oh, so this... Granting 80% hit chance, 5 crit. 90 hit chance, 5 crit. Yes. Engines. Plasma drive 13 speed. Low accelerate and braking. 11 speed along with strong acceleration and braking. Ooh. So this has low acceleration and braking. This has strong acceleration and braking. But this has more speed. So do you want more speed or more braking and acceleration?
I don't know. I mean, what is it? What about like maneuverability?
Hmm?
Is there any maneuverability?
It doesn't say anything about maneuverability.
Okay.
So Malkov could tell us something on it, I'm sure. Okay, so we can actually have 2 prow lances or 2 Voss. Oh, those are torpedo tubes. So we can have 2 Voss torpedo tubes. No, just 1 torpedo tube. So we have 2 Menzoa lance weapons. We have a Voss pattern torpedo tubes, and we have a prow Mars pattern battery. 4 shots, 14 damage per shot. 45 to 55 damage for the lance. And 4 plasma torpedoes. What do you guys think?
I like torpedoes.
You used them a lot?
They just sound better. I haven't done any of the
Dude.
sport fighting.
We could technically do 2 of those lances on the front and do double lance. So if you hit with both.
It's nice.
Okay. Well, we'll try the 13 for now. I want to try the double prow because that would give us 90 to 110 damage when they're in our front. So I think I want to try that. We might swap out quick. But I think it'd be worth trying because I don't know how the torpedoes work. Oh, torpedoes get 5 movement.
Nothing beats torpedoes for damage, but be wary.
They can get shot down. We'll try the Blasty Blast. It sounds like fun to try it. Alright, he said things sometimes trophies go to inventory. What category are the trophies under if they're here?
Notable, I think. Is it the check mark?
I don't know, that's notable.
Yeah. What about the one more? Other? That's just keys.
Malkop says last tab, he thinks.
That's the ship
Okay,
inventory, right?
that is flagship. Which is the ship parts.
Oh, okay. They have a
Purple border.
Okay, that ought to help.
Is this a purple border? Are these just artifacts? There's no purpose to them other than cashing them in?
What about the thing in the front? The very first one?
Okay.
Got the Drakari barb needles.
What'd you say, Azrael?
The one you're on right now, or the third one over? Does that look like a purple border?
Heretic's Trophy. Ooh, okay, so we're supposed to cash those into okay, these are just Xenos artifact. Is there a reason to keep the shatter shards or the barbed needles?
Well, I mean, if that's the only place that takes them in.
Okay. We'll hold on to them for right now because we don't need them right this moment. But it sounds like we may just turn them into cargo.
Weird. I mean, the Blasphemous Prism is 100% of her Heretic Trophies cargo.
Yeah, that is a straight up one Heretic trophy. So, all right. Well, should we go to Footfall then?
I'm fine. I thought we were doing the blessing though.
We just did.
Well, that's what we just
No, we
did.
didn't.
That's that
No.
ship.
Really? I thought
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what we just
ran
did.
into
That's
it, like.
no. That's where we went. Pretty
Okay,
sure.
never mind then.
I mean, you can check it just to make sure, just to be certain. But
Oh, it is because we clicked it. That's who it was.
Okay. Yeah, Footfall it is.
I think it was here.
Yeah, I just thought that like.
I thought there was a way. Oh, it was on the bridge. You can do a trade. Can we go back to the bridge quickly? I want to see.
yeah, there's a button.
Because
to
now
the
that we have
left, back to
22, there was
bridge.
some things we could grab that we wanted. We just didn't have the profit factor. I just remembered that's part of why I didn't want to load over here yet. But I guess they may have the same stuff whether we're in the previous sector or this sector. So I just want to quickly check the High Factorum and doing a trade. Yeah, the Factorum does. That's what I was thinking. Thanks, Malkoff. Waiting for one person.
Oh, sorry.
Look, it settled on its own. That's never happened before. I'll be damned. The Augur Calib.
The High Factotum Janris Danroke greets you with a cool smile and the merest hint of a boat.
Order some shipping and
Pleasure to see you.
transportation of some goods.
What are you
Okay,
talking
we
about?
lost
Don't
the
tell me you
access to
believe
the
these
other
damn
ones because
rumors
they're
about
not
the
in
rogue
this
traders'
sector.
That's the Imperial Navy. Oh,
Explorer.
yeah.
It's the
Let
That's the guy we just talked to.
Protocol rouse thine heart.
Yeah.
So it makes me wonder if we do need to
Maybe
go
I
to
don't.
the Mechanicus
But the
place
rumors are
here
coming from somewhere.
to get
No.
access
So
again.
somebody must have seen
I
something.
thought that was the
Or just wants
Explorers.
others
If
to
you
believe
look,
they
we've
did.
got one there that we've already got 4
Praise
ranks
be to the
in.
machine god.
Yeah,
Yes,
we
it
didn't have
is.
that. There's
The High
nothing to click
Factotum
on.
Janris Danroke greets you with a
Like-
cool.
There's not a trader there.
There's
like,
no
there is-
contact
there's-
option like there is for the Imperial
You never
Navy.
know.
So we have to find a contact.
We had-
option here.
Yeah, I think we have to find a new
Your
merchant
lordship.
person here because we had one here and we had one here, but they're not there anymore because they were in the last sector that's now apparently, non-existent.
And it doesn't have a stun. Kind of hard to do anything.
Yeah, and so that's why I was saying, should we go ahead and hit up the Mechanicus place just so we have someone
O
to
great
trade
child of
with?
the Omnissiah. May thine holy
Thought
connections
that,
be guarded against the
Pascal
evils of
said
entropy.
We weren't supposed to do anything.
There's
with
what?
it. I thought Pascal said we weren't supposed to go there.
He did, but
A familiar voice cuts through the hissing
Oh.
of the Vox channel. Greetings. What can I do for you?
see, since we're still here and didn't leave, it goes right back into dialogue
Yeah.
with him. But we already talked. So either we can go to the temple and see if we can get a Mechanicus merchant, or we can go to Footfall.
Yeah, Mechanicus is fine.
You choose. I don't care.
I quick saved. So if they get mad at us or he gets mad at
Lord
us,
Captain, the station's airlocks have been sealed from the inside. A Vox recording is stating that the priesthood of the Alter Templum Calixis X-17 Sanctuary have no desire to communicate with the laity and are refusing access to guests on the basis of the Adeptus Mechanicus's privilege of inviolability, granting them sole jurisdiction over their
They
sacred
say,
sites.
"Oh, fuck you."
Yeah, they said, piss off. All it
Wow.
is.
Okay. I mean, I thought that would be a better place for the, Archaeotech plasma
Your Lordship,
reactor, but
something
apparently
sinister
not.
is unfolding among the survivors
Apparently
from
they
Rikard
said, fuck
Minoris.
off.
There have already been several cases of evacuated refugees being found either dead or
Wonderful.
dying.
Look at what just
All of them
happened.
had been blinded using various means. I fear there is reason to believe that there were agents of the cult among the people who came on
Yep.
board.
I love it. Just not happy.
Boo.
I knew the anathema would not fully release its hold on those doleful souls just yet. Then let us march and drive it away.
Let's get some proper information. How are they quartered? How are they supervised? Because we need to know who's in charge and what's going on.
The serfs and the planetary wardens were assigned to 2 auxiliary lower decks. The commoners are riled up and frightened by the calamity, so, to keep their senselessness in check, we only assign those of sound mind to work and pump sedative gas through the ventilation
Well
into the
then,
compartments
that
holding the
sounds-
rest.
Nice.
The venerated Praetor Electroid Dara Impulse 6 and his retinue took refuge in one of the engineering bays. Or, more accurately, they barricaded themselves in. The wise servants of the Omnisar are fearful beyond measure that ignorant lay people might damage or offend their miraculous fusion reactor, so they cloistered themselves in their own personal fortress.
Yeah? We need to know more before we start killings.
11 bodies have been found thus far. The first victim had their eyes burned out with a gas torch, the second had acid splashed in their face, the third was found wandering around, on their last legs and with metal pins sticking out of their eye sockets. They died before we could interrogate them. The rest were killed and disfigured in similar ways, through blinding. No trace of the killer's identity was found.
Let's begin.
It will be done, Your Lordship. If I may interject, there is no need. The interrogations have already been conducted. I put the enforcers on alert as soon as the first body was discovered, though I decided not to disturb Your Lordship until I had the results. Well, now I do. We have already arrested, let's see, 4 perpetrators at the scenes of crimes that had yet to take place. Those are not murders. They are suicides.
Explain yourself, Seneschal.
The people we apprehended were about to blind themselves and end their own lives. I am confident that all who perished did the same. When questioned, they all said the same thing: they are haunted by the sight of the dying Rikard Minoris. Even in their sleep, they still see the same horrific picture, so the sad wretches would do anything to make this nightmare stop.
Perform the cleansing liturgies on the deck of housing the refugees. We shall banish this blight with the strength of our faith. Triple a
want a
dose of
triple-
sedatives to the rations. Let them all be sedated. What?
Fuck the sedatives.
Words of
Sure, we'll
Joey
try the
Ramone.
faith for you.
I want to be sedated.
Certainly, Lord Captain. Except, I am afraid, it is not just the refugees.
Great.
Abelard's voice is grim.
What?
3 out of the 4 people we arrested were members of the crew. They watched Rikard Minoris die, and it left their minds scarred. We all bear the mark of that dark catastrophe, for it was the attention of the ruinous powers that branded our very souls.
Great.
May the God Emperor have mercy on us. You were warned, Your Lordship. It is regrettable that you did not
So
listen.
basically, like, we should have bombed it. Like, we should have destroyed it.
Yeah.
Thanks for the I told you so, Heinrichs. Douche.
Right?
I'll be honest. If you want to reload and back and bomb it, maybe yes.
Now we have the -5. Malediction of Ricus Minoris. Oh, that's harsh. I don't think the guy... I don't know that... I mean...
Do you really want to reload that far back and have to go?
No, I don't. That's the problem.
Damn it.
I hate them. All right.
It's like we don't have the choice of Heinrichs anymore.
Oh, because he left.
Yeah,
And he took his stuff with him.
Yep.
Oh, I get the feeling we're going to get him back.
I hope so. He has our gear. He stole our gear. Vengeance shall be had upon him.
Come and buy goods from the best Recolager crews in the sector. May
Find
the
new
Emperor
people to trade
Androsus
with.
the Warrior guide my feed. May the Emperor Androsus the Warrior guide my feed. They say the Emperor sent his angels here, and they used their swords to carve this majestic statue from an asteroid. May the Emperor Androsus the Warrior guide my feed.
I don't trust this shady woman.
May the Emperor Androsus the Warrior guide my feed.
Your lordship, forgive me for not welcoming you with the appropriate obeisance. We were told that you would prefer to arrive on footfall incognito, and so we are trying to attract as little attention as possible. I'm here on the behalf of the Liege of Footfall, Lord Viladame Tokara. The Liege awaits the chance to speak with you at his residence, but if you happen to have other business to attend to, I can serve as your guide and tell you about the station.
Cassia's lip curls slightly.
This is so familiar. Behind the amber-colored scattering of words of welcome, far less appealing hues lurk, murky and diluted. The look of someone accustomed to lying and hiding their intentions.
Idira jerks her head, shakes it, and hisses through her teeth.
Someone's coming. And they're coming for us. Watch out, Lord Captain.
Abelard sighs and casually places his hand on his weapon.
Idea who's coming.
Judging by the voices, there's a lot of them. Angry. They've got teeth, but they aren't that sharp. Their strength is their numbers. Pray, what are you talking about? What could you mean by such a cryptic pronu?
She doesn't get to say the rest.
Oh, shit.
Let me guess. Sniper shot. Head pop.
Night.
Hey, newcomers!
Yep.
How's this for a warm welcome?
Well then.
Time to die.
For the faithful.
I'll bleed you dry!
Right.
That's where I was gonna go.
Okay, I'll slide.
I literally went to click there and it's like, whoop.
No, you don't.
Who else do I have? Oh, Abelard.
I'll take Abelard if you want me to.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'm just trying to figure out who else it was.
Where's the deer
I
gone?
was trying to remember.
I guess she is.
Hmm?
Nothing.
You should have Argenta and...
For what it's worth, we never leveled up.
No, because I was planning on doing that here. So,
Got him.
can we do it now? No.
I don't think so.
That's annoying. That's annoying. Alright, well, we have to start battle. We can't select it. Argenta, followed by Cassia. Actually, Cassia could probably clear out a good host of them.
Okay.
Argenta?
Oh, I thought you were waiting for something else. I'm sorry. Oh, I was waiting for somebody else to hit start battle. Alright. Got my sniper.
Sorry about that. Was watching my wife hassle the cat.
Oh no, you're alright. 47%.
Maybe we can forgive you. Maybe not.
92%. I will take that. Get wrecked.
So my wife hassled the cat over who was laying over here next to on my computer desk next to me. So he got up, jumped down, meowed at her, and stole her chair.
I mean, there you go.
Running down. There.
Kill the heretics. Purge
No,
the
I
unclean.
There's somebody back there named Bloodstained Amelia that has 138 hit points. Up on the stairs.
Ooh.
Just pointing it out.
Why I was chosen.
Thanks for pointing that out.
The rest of them are all like trash. But
Yeah.
Bye.
Air of Authority. Bye.
Hi, Ty.
I love you.
You're up, Cass.
Which from here.
Lidless stare, these bitches.
Well,
We got 16. Well, we had 17, but now we got 16.
Armored Anvare. There's a bunch of these that are.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are right there in front.
Yeah.
Next to Abelard. I don't know if you can blast him and avoid him. But that's 5 of them.
I can't blast any of them that are through the whole cover. I'd have to go out and around in front to
Oh.
do that.
Bother. Alright, well, just buff
So-
everyone if you can't do anything else.
Hold on.
You can always let someone else.
First things first, we're going to reveal
Blast
light
'em.
on Abelard.
Reveal the light. Oh, there's some way back there too. I was like, where's their 16? Oh, they're way back behind Bloodstained. You know what's the best part? Bloodstained's about to become a Bloodstain.
Womp womp.
Womp, 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 womp. Oh, dude! We got forewarning on us because we talked to Idira.
Very nice.
So, I mean, I can still.
And she has it too. Cool. Beautiful.
That. Who's next? After
Oh, you
this?
blew the cover away. Less good?
Sorry.
No, it's okay. We didn't know that the lidless stare would blast cover. At least I didn't. Now we know.
I can handle this.
Oh, that's awesome. She just put herself up and
On in, maggot.
fuck off.
Not so good when it's they all take shots on one without cover
Yeah.
at this point now. Yeah.
Pascal,
Yes, sir.
rain down fury upon their heads.
I will try my
You got a fresh injury, so if you can heal, that'd be good too.
Yeah. Okay.
I just don't want anyone to go down.
She option.
Grenade
Real,
would be a
that's
good
it?
option too.
Are you serious? That's all I got?
That's,
Oh,
that's all you
wow.
got.
Yep.
Machine
That
gun-ish.
sucks. I'm gonna move over here.
Yeah, move to cover if you can.
Oh, that sucked.
So I can lightning blast for 2.
You can lightning blast into like that whole pack over there. That'd
I
be
can.
superb.
Yeah, get that one. Get that whole pack.
It won't take everybody out. It'll take a few of them out. Not all. Not all of them.
I will not be deterred. Rejoice in service. Your corrupt way has failed
Yeah.
you.
I mean, I kind of wanted to take a shot on her, but I figured clearing the plebs wouldn't be a bad option either.
Nope, definitely not.
3 of them.
It's nothing.
Here we go.
Yeah.
What is the ringing?
Blasting him through full cover. Well, there goes that cover.
All right, Abby. I have faith in you.
You can go chop up bloodstained Amelia.
Yeah,
I will do
I
my
would too.
duty. Follow my lead. It will be done.
Whoops. Oh, I'm sorry. That's. I am so
At your
sorry.
beck and call.
Dodge, of course. Adira, get to cover and kill them all.
Oh, the problem is that every bit of cover that is
Yep, I
currently
know.
available is.
I need to get over here by Argenta.
Half cover there, at least you can get in.
Yeah, I can get to half cover right here, which is what I think I'm gonna do.
Better than nothing.
Put it there.
I gave you the long las because she stays back further. I kind of need to move up.
Oh,
All I did was cast iron arm.
Something worse.
That she just die cast iron arm and she fucking just died.
Nope, she got knocked prone.
Yeah, she got knocked prone by a fucking Perils of the Warp while the warp was at fucking.
wow.
Oh, hallelujah. It's so wonderful.
It was at 3. She used that one, got a Peril of the Warp, and reduced it by 2.
Oh my god, wow.
See, Psychers, they're amazing. That's part of why I thought it'd be hilarious to make a full Psyker crew for a RPG, TTRPG version of it. Just because it would be hilarious having everyone be a Psyker. Because their primary power, they'd have to decide if they want to use it or not. And if they use it, the risk is there.
All right, let's see something here. If I put myself here, do a lidless stare. Oh, god damn it. The fucking thing, I put the thing there, and I'm trying to see what a lidless stare from there would look like, because I'm only going to get that'll get the 3 of them over there. here.
Watch the pipes. Watch the pipes in front. Like you're standing right in front of the tanks.
Yeah. I think
know.
he's planning to go off to the right.
Okay.
Or just buff people. I don't know. But I don't think he's going to blast him because he's looking the other direction. You just killed a bunch of innocent people.
There's no such thing.
Yeah. You killed a bunch of workers. Oh god, knives out.
You killed
fuck.
4 workers.
Scared yet?
This is
Wow.
Ow. Fuck off. God damn.
I'm an extra
The
turn.
Emperor commands.
Well, I could zappy and hit Abelard.
You could take a pot shot and kill something else.
I could just about kill the armored one next to us. I could take out one of the other guys alternately, or do 30 to 49 damage on her.
Yeah, if I hadn't gotten the stupid Perils of the Warp on Idira, I would have probably killed that fucking armored one right next to us. But they're
Actions
all
will
like, she
speak
called for knives
louder
out,
than
which
words.
means everybody got out a melee weapon.
Yeah.
Well, do you want me to take her out, or do you want me to take the guy right next to us out? What are you thinking?
Well, Argenta's fucked up. Without somebody to heal, without having Idira being able to get up.
Yeah, I don't have healing.
Yeah, so I would tell you to pop the Anvar right there next to us in the hopes that you
Rejoice
can crit.
in service.
Oh,
Show me what
you guys take over. I gotta go take care of something.
Okay, nice. Did okay, Pascal's still alive.
I don't know what Diamond X had to go take care of, but if he didn't pass us control of Abelard, 'cause I don't have it. Do you have? Did he pass you
We can
control
do
of
rolls,
Abelard?
can't we? Can we take rolls?
I don't know how to do that as far as taking over them for that. Yeah, it won't let me reassign what Diamond X has. So. We're waiting. It is what it is. It's not that bad.
The dogs have to go out. I'll be back in a minute.
All right, you're good.
Ballard's turn. Sorry, I didn't hear you guys say that.
Nope, not a problem, man.
My daughter's fussing and
Indeed.
Still
causing
sick.
complications. I don't know if she's sick or what, but
Victory is imminent.
she's definitely not in a good mood. Yeah,
At
kill
your
him.
beck and call.
Parry, of course. Alright, take over. I need to go check on her again. Just holler
Okay.
when it's my turn.
Not a problem. I'll let you know.
Alright, I'm back for now. I might have to step out again. My wife stepped in to try to get her to settle, but we'll see. Oh.
I think the two that are over here by them have already gone. So I'm gonna try to mitigate some of the what's going next.
Sure. Sounded like a good idea.
Or she's gonna miss.
I'm back. What'd I miss?
Not much.
What are the odds we have to reload?
I healed Argenta,
Thank you.
forewarned her, and iron armed her, and missed a shot.
Time to slaughter someone.
Ay, ay, ay. How can they parry and he can't?
Scared yet?
Just a minor setback.
Argenta.
You got the two right next to you.
Yeah, I know.
Except she doesn't do melee well.
She doesn't. I think I'm gonna have to come like over here.
Well, remember,
do what you need.
Moving, you're gonna get attacks of opportunity. aren't
Yep.
you?
I mean,
What
Can
you
you
got
do-
to? You know,
Do what you
can
gotta do, yeah.
You can dash away,
From the ashes
prevents
I will
attacks of
rise.
opportunity.
That would have been wise. You have a med kit, but it takes 2 actions.
it does.
So go ahead and probably shoot so we can try to weaken him, and then next turn try to see if you can.
Single shot. Your mid kit now.
Or single shot.
Burst shot. Yeah, burst shot would have hit either Idira or Azure.
Yeah, I thought about
Pascal.
burst shot, but then I decided not to.
Okay.
Should I dash farther to the right?
If you want, go for it.
That's going to leave them as Pascal being that guy, their primary target. But
Pascal should be able to smack them both.
Yeah,
You said they already went.
Yeah, Pascal's gonna be. He's gonna be.
And Pascal should be able to
Healing.
heal himself and do a double hit.
he can't heal himself. He can only heal allies.
He has a med kit, I thought.
Let me check.
I can't see.
They
Not
wouldn't
true.
Let us do anything at all yesterday with the mechanendrites.
The Mechadendrite wouldn't let him self-heal when they tried to do it the other day.
We tried to do it last week.
Okay. We'll try it again.
Okay, so...
We'll try it. We'll see. But...
let's do this. Oh, first we're going to do that. I can't do that either. Dead workers. I don't want a lidless stare Abelard.
No. But... we do want to kill him.
Yeah.
What I need is to get a little bit more so I can heroic act, staff blast them all.
Yep.
There, Pascal.
Okay.
You should be able to sweep or hack and
I
slash.
can heal myself.
Nope, it works. I wonder why it wouldn't work
But I
the other
don't have
day.
any more points.
That's okay. That's why I did that, was to give you the option to heal.
Did he do the mechadendrites or did he do the first aid kit?
Right.
Mechadendrites.
Okay. Cool. It worked.
Should
That's
I
awesome.
Move?
No, it doesn't give you...
No, if you move, you'll get an attack of opportunity on you. Won't you?
Yeah, I would. Probably. It's fine.
There you go.
Okay.
There's 28 willpower and toughness until the end of the combat for him.
Thank you.
No, they
Noise.
didn't change it, Malkov. I don't know what was going on before that wouldn't allow us to use it, but it wouldn't allow
Yeah, I
us
don't
to
know.
use it before.
Holy.
Holy mother of God.
Pascal,
All
kill
right.
those two.
Now we are going to do a sweep. No, not a sweep. A cleave. Hack and slash.
Either one. As long as it doesn't hit
Well,
someone
hack and
else.
slash is going to hit you. Sweep's going
You
to hit
can't aim
you.
it towards them? Alright,
I mean,
well,
it's-
do whichever you can do to not hurt us.
It says one creature within a cell within one creature within a 1 cell radius, so I guess it won't.
Oh, sweep does do it all the way around you. So yeah, don't do sweep.
It causes.
Do hack and slash.
Well, hack and slash is okay. This will work.
Yeah, you should be able to hack and slash in that direction and get both.
Boom, there we go. Look at that.
That needed to happen.
So everybody has melee out. So basically now I can just walk over here. And they
In
won't-
theory, I thought one of them still had a gun. But possibly
No,
not.
they've all got melee weapons.
Okay,
out.
well there
Every
you go
single
then.
one of them.
Have at it.
Banished Amelia.
Okay.
I did. Let's do some tactical knowledge.
Ooh, we have enough. I am going to lightning staff up there.
Yeah, I was looking at the Daring Breach and I was like, no.
I can do the lightning staff, hitting 6 of them, doing extra damage.
Do it. Yeah, doing extra damage and not hitting us.
Oh yeah, no, it avoids Abelard. That's part of the nice thing.
And so shall it be done.
Gonna do that first though, because I can. Then I'm going to
Yeah, sweep has a bleed effect on it, Malkov. You're right.
zap here. Yeah. Watch this. Ready?
May my wrath be thy undoing.
Then.
Can you say cleanup?
On out 6.
I love it. I love it so much. All right, let's go ahead and pop
The
this
Emperor
to get some
commands.
shields for everyone.
Amelia's probably like, what the fuck?
I think I may have made a mistake. I'm gonna take that guy out. Leave her
Another
all
step
by herself.
towards our ultimate
Very
victory.
nice.
Hey.
Just the one.
How was that for a turn?
Hand in hand.
Chop
was
him up,
amazing.
Abelard.
Get her, Abby.
Oh, Abelard can do Daring Breach.
Chop her up. There's no reason not to. They don't carry over from battle. Use the resolve up.
I'm gonna finish attacking and then do it.
Indeed,
This. Do this.
it will be done. Victory is imminent.
And do this.
It will be done.
It's almost done.
We'll rule
Do
the
this.
stars themselves.
Hey, look. He gets to go again. Huh, that's interesting.
Indeed.
Aw, she parried.
I will do my duty.
And
Strike
again.
dodged. Ah. Hydira, can you scream into her mind? Or sniper.
I'm sorry. I'll mute this so you guys don't have to listen to that.
I just want this stinking bloodstain to be a bloodstain.
Anybody got fresh injuries on right now?
I don't see anyone that has fresh injuries.
Pascal's got one.
He does? Oh, he does. You are absolutely right.
Argenta's turn.
If we can remove the fresh injury, that'd be good, so that it's not an old injury. Perfect. Can she move and take a shot at that bloodstain? Dude, I love that heroic ability to just
prayer.
blast down and not hit allies.
The Servitor
Beautiful.
looks past you.
The shivering young servant looks up at you with horror in his eyes.
Emperor P, protect me. They killed.
Every time. I warn them, and then they go all,
think it's
Dear
over
Emperor,
now."
our Lord and Savior, how
Sorry.
could this have happened? Who could have thought?
Idira spits on the ground in annoyance.
Really nuts. We're supposed to be mean?
That's hilarious, though.
It
That's
is.
what Malcolm would say.
Fear not, young man. We took care of the attackers. Do you know who they were?
Your Lordship, those guys were AA on Bear. They're a gang. They're the worst, I'm telling you. They're scared of no one, not even Leech Tokara.
He glances around like he's expecting more bandits to appear.
Does this kind of thing happen often around here?
Shooting, yes. Attacks on nobles, not very often, unless it's the Anver. They're vicious. Not a week goes by without them killing and gutting somebody. They're wicked heretics. They respect nothing. They follow no rules.
Go and report this to your liege, and pray I do not execute you for your failures.
Yes, I'm sorry, your lordship. I'll just go report to the liege. They killed her, they killed my lady. Oh, this is terrible.
Gets 12 steps out of sight.
Snipe him. Whoa!
Okay, let's level.
That's a lot of loot there.
Yeah, I'm just quickly seeing if any of it's worth keeping.
Well, I mean, we should collect it all. It's just going to go
I was
into
gonna say
cargo.
let's loot.
But I
and
want to
level.
move it all to storage if we don't need it instead, so that we don't have to worry about moving it all later. So I wanted to get it moved to that
Yeah, no, that's fine.
already, because that's where most of it's going to go. So it's just quickly evaluating. All right, so while we're here,
Let the faith guide my
I'm
path.
going
let's... Yeah, level. So... Wait, what? Oh, interesting. I went to level up and they had me on Grand Strategist. So why do you not like Grand Strategist, Malkoff? It sounds interesting. He said... Where did they...
Arch Militant is what he said, yeah.
Arch Militant for Abelard, Tactician for Pascal, Tactician for Cassia.
Already got Bounty Hunter on Argenta. Oh, I haven't picked it yet though. Weird. Oh, I get it. All right.
You have to select it and then apply it.
Yeah. No, I have to pick the last part of Firearms Mastery right now. Let's see. Ooh, that's interesting.
So he's a Tactician for Cassia and Pascal. Interesting.
So
What
which
about
is
for
better?
Idira? I didn't see you list Idira.
He didn't list us. He did not list one for Idea.
Question. Firearm Mastery for Argenta. Until the end of the soldier's turn, they gain +4 MP, and their attacks do not spend MP. Or, until end of combat, the soldier's rate of fire is increased by 30%. I am considering the rate of fire increase.
Ooh, can use the assassin stuff with Psychic Scream. Okay.
Okay. What did you go for with Argenta?
I'm going to do Bounty Hunter.
Oh, okay.
But I have to pick the Firearm Mastery thing first.
Oh, right. Because we didn't lever her up at 15.
Mm-hmm.
So why did you say you don't like Grand Strategist, Malkoff?
He put it in there.
I didn't see it.
In concept, it's amazing. In practice, it's a steaming turd. Combat is too mobile.
Okay. You can get to the point where Idira will kill 2 targets with Scream and then hurt 2 more with Forced Move and Fear. Interesting.
That's why she went Assassin.
Do you think they updated any of it in the update, or do you still think Grand Strategist would be not doable? Oh, and Forced Attacks, not Forced Move. Got it.
Pascal does not get the Tactician option. He's an operative.
It's flawed fundamentally. Interesting.
So it's either Assassin, Bounty Hunter, or Grand Strategist for Pascal.
Interesting. Well, I mean, I don't want a whole squad of assassins necessarily, or bounty hunters. So what should we do with that?
No, I'm gonna take Grand Strategist for Pascal.
Hold on, don't do it yet.
I didn't take it.
Because
I just clicked.
the zones are too small and too hard to place, and too slow to move. It's very action intense.
I mean, Pascal just doesn't seem like a bounty hunter or an assassin. That's weird.
Malkoff, you said to make Pascal something he can't. Was he able to on yours? Because it's not letting us do that.
For Grand Tactician?
No, it's Grand Strategist.
Or Master Tactician?
I don't have that for Pascal.
Tactician is amazing for hard single hits. Yeah, no, I get that, but we don't have Tactician. Yeah, I can't click Pascal because he has him right now. So here, I'll do this.
Yeah, I'll click off of him.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that. That's not what it is. I can't access him because he's under your registration right now. So he's an operative, just like Idira and myself. And so he only has the 3 options for the Assassin, Bounty Hunter, and Grand Strategist. Because the 3 of them are all operatives. Assassin, then? Interesting. Why Assassin?
Assassin's got some neat shit in it from what I'm looking at right now.
I believe it. I'm just curious. It's good for burst damage. And you think that's better than Bounty Hunter? Okay. You're saying it fits better with his stats. What should I take on my character then? Are we just going to have a whole squad of assassins?
That's what I want to avoid. Like,
I'm checking what Malkoff says. Give me a minute. Well, he answers. And you can pick Pascal's. I gave him back to you.
okay, thanks. They did.
Okay, so bounty hunter cannot benefit from another bounty hunter's mark. Yeah, so if you can only have one of them mark a target, then the 2 of them can't both be hitting that same target.
Okay. So what do you guys think? Should I go bounty hunter or assassin?
Well, if you read with what he's got put up right there, only one bounty hunter can mark a target, and they can't benefit from another bounty hunter's mark. So if we have a primary target, only one bounty hunter is going to get the benefit from being able to do that. So bounty hunters, he says flat out that it does better when there's only one in the group because of the fact of that. You can only have one mark work for that.
So we already have a bounty hunter?
Yeah, I think, did you take a bounty hunter on Argenta?
Yes.
Okay, then I will go assassin, based on what he's saying. I'm curious about the grand strategist, but I understand he's tried it. So.
Well, I mean, and with as much as we've seen combats move around, there's only been one combat where a specific zone of control made a huge difference, and that's when you threw that gas grenade with those chaos spawns.
Exactly.
Yeah, Argenta's already our bounty hunter.
Yep.
Hey guys, how late were we planning on running tonight? I've actually got some stuff that I need to take care of here shortly myself before I can.
Max would be 30 minutes.
Okay, I can do 30 more minutes. That's sure.
I was hoping we could find a merchant.
Yeah, I get it.
So, I'm heading to the left to see if we can find someone. Anyone.
I'm hoping to not find another combat right now. So I'm hoping to not find another combat right now.
Agreed.
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
Welcome to Footfall. You can rest here, away from the irksome rabble.
At first glance, these look like standard containers, but their frames have been reinforced and their ceiling improved to keep the smell in. These are used to transport contraband.
Father, let's go home. Father, take this rubbish back to wherever you found it. I won't accept it, don't even ask. Take this rubbish back to wherever you found it. I won't accept it, don't even ask. Father, let's go home. Zero one zero one zero one 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 zero one one zero zero one zero one zero zero one zero 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 one 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 zero 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 one one zero one one zero 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 one one zero zero one zero one zero one one zero 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 one zero one one zero zero one zero 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 one zero 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 one.
Rank 5 functionary Morbitayo
Cargo.
cargo.
Pass through from the docks to get out of here, but I'm not going through that yet.
Are
you
on
what?
the Von Valencia's ship?
Hear you over
You may
the
pass without a check in order from the
110.
leech to let you through. May the Emperor and Drusus the warrior
There's
guide thee.
whatever the dude's name is over there. Functionaries. If you talk to him and click the little thing, it says that you can go right through without a check, basically. But I'm looking to see what's here.
May the Emperor
Yeah,
and
he's
Drusus
not
the warrior guide
answering
thee.
me.
Come and buy goods from the best
Wait
recollector
your
crews in the
turn.
sector. They say the Emperor sent his angels here, and they used their swords to carve this majestic statue from an asteroid. Did you say something? They say the Emperor sent his angels here, and they used their swords to carve this majestic statue from an asteroid.
Don't see much here. There we go, commerce.
The container is marked foodstuffs, but it is empty and, by the looks of it, has not been moved in a while.
With each step, I
I don't
forge
see
my
much here.
destiny
Did we
among
miss
The
anything?
Emperor Androsus the
Or
warrior
is this
god
just
would be-
not
Come across
very
much.
Oh, there is
We
some stuff
just-
we missed. Opticon 22. And
They
there's
say
a
the
number of
Emperor
things
sent
of
his
loot.
angels here, and they used their swords to carve this majestic statue from an asteroid. Zero one zero zero one zero 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 one one zero zero one zero one zero one one zero 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 one zero one one zero one one zero 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 one zero 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 one
1. I just put a grenadier's cloak into the.
They say the Emperor sent his angels here, and they used their swords to carve this majestic statue from an asteroid. Come and buy goods from the best recolager crews in the sector. Come and buy goods from the best recolager crews in the sector.
Orient in a way that I can make sense.
Let us walk this path to the end.
You can't get the goods.
1.
Ooh. Alright, I'm gonna talk to Opticon.
01010111011.
The tall, hunched tech priest stares at you unblinkingly. A breathing mask conceals his gaunt features. The skin on his hands is of a sickly grey hue, while his augments show signs of combat damage and are plated in black chromium, giving him a general air of lugubriousness.
Initiating identification procedure. This unit is defined as Logis Opticon 22 and is a / fully authorized representative / structural part / of the Cognizance fleet and the priesthood of the Adeptus Mechanicus.
Yay!
Access has been granted to
Urgent.
the following options: information exchange, strengthening of diplomatic links,
I have to step
/
away for a
trade
couple
deals
minutes, guys. I'll be right back.
donation //. Initiating official greeting procedure for / esteemed / high value / visitors. / glory / success / to house von Valancius.
A binary aria begins to flow from the scratched vox attached to the tech priest's chest.
Requesting information exchange regarding contractual obligation Logisticar Theta.
Pasquale and Opticon 22 exchange glances and a short series of binary signals before bowing their heads in satisfaction. Opticon 22's head bores noticeably lower than Pasquale's.
What is the Logic Star Theta?
Under the contractual obligation in question, 34.761 Terran cycles ago the Explorator Cognizance fleet received from / representative / authorized unit / of the von Valancius dynasty a volume of high-grade promethium equal to the fuel capacity of 6 Tantalaian void tankers. Received it, and then didn't pay. Compensate. Remunerate. Settle accounts. Should I go on, or is that enough synonyms? The stipulated / payment / reciprocal offering / from the Cognizance fleet can be made to von Valancius assets at the current time, after which the contractual obligation will be / fulfilled / archived / Confirm your status regarding acceptance of the / payment / reciprocal offering /
Malkov? Nuts? I see yours, Azrael. You're saying we have extensive business dealings.
This statement is true. The Cognizance fleet concluded 1,292 contractual obligations with the von Valancius dynasty as / represented / led / administered / by the counterparty identified as Theodora von Valancius.
Noise.
The most substantial was Pact 8 Yul, in accordance with which Archmagus Cubus Delphim, Data Usher of the Sevenfold Hallowed Workshop of the Sacred World of Euphrates II, was transferred to the planet Kiova to / perform the duties of / minister as / its fabricator censor. The services of such a highly / enlightened / enhanced / authorized / servant were / recompensed via the offering of / paid for with / a 7-year contract granting the fleet's exploration vessels maintenance privileges at the Kiova facilities. That is true. In the last couple of decades, Lady Theodora took pains to form a strong relationship with the Cognizance fleet. She turned down a dozen candidates looking for the right tech monitor to watch over Kiova.
What is the payment that can be expected?
/ Universal Mobile Orbital Deployment Extract EM / Astra Radar Processing Complexes / in the quantity stipulated in the contractual obligation. Each unit has undergone a cycle of maintenance liturgies and has been assessed for conformance to the sacred standard template construct.
Ooh, so extractors. We don't have any of those, and it sounded like we needed them.
Great creations of the Omnissiah, blessed be his beneficence, which has bestowed upon these complexes industrial might and a full cycle of reproduction and life support.
Yeah, I want to say the one you said before, but I think we need to take them, unfortunately.
The request is accepted. The sacred machines will be loaded into the hold of your vessel. The contractual obligation Logisticar Theta is concluded. The Cognizance fleet thanks House von Valancius for its cooperation.
I seek friendship with the Adeptus Mechanicus.
The priesthood of the Adeptus Mechanicus / is interested in / considers expeditious / cooperation with rogue traders. Under the terms of the Treaty of Mars, it is willing to provide services to the von Valancius dynasty. The priority of service tasks can be raised if diplomatic links are strengthened. The Cognizance fleet will be / glad / alternative unavailable / to accept. 1. Any samples of sacred technology. 2. Samples of profane xenotech. 3. Miscellaneous items. Reminder, storage, study, and / or disposal of the aforementioned objects with the exception of 3. Miscellaneous items is the preferential right of the Adeptus Mechanicus.
There's a point.
The Explorator fleet will also accept information about planets in the Coronis expanse that have not previously been recorded in the planetary register.
Cool. Why do you want information on the planets?
Omnifaceted study of the Coronis expanse is the / sacred mission / operational objective / of the Cognizance fleet. Information about the planets and star systems of the Coronis expanse / must / will / be compiled, studied, and transferred to the holy repositories of Mars upon completion of the / Great March of Exploration / mission / This process increases the totality of knowledge and decreases the totality of ignorance in the universe.
Here you are. Can't. Don't have any. Let's make a deal. What? We need 35 for extractors. Okay, give me just 1 moment.
Hey guys, I don't have a choice. I'm going to have to bail.
No problem. Have a good night, man. See you tomorrow.
Yep. See ya. I'll talk to you later.
Yep.
May the Emperor Androsus the warrior guide my feet. They say the Emperor sent his angels here, and they used their swords to carve this majestic statue from an asteroid. They say access has been granted to the following options: information exchange, strengthening of diplomatic links, / trade deal / donation //.
Yeah, I heard what Nut said.
Oh, no worries. It's fine. We can,
Oh, I don't know if you noticed, but I was one-armed there for a bit, and it ached.
Oh, no, you're fine.
Ow. No, it's still going on. Just we're currently in dialogue. Actually, I need to go
They
back
say
in
the Emperor
here.
sent his angels here,
What?
and they used their access has been granted to the
What
priesthood
in
of
the
the
world?
Adeptus Mechanicus / is the Cognizance fleet will be the Explorator fleet will.
That was weird. It kicked me out. Alright, so if we get to 5, we can get Tertian manuals. Grants the owner 2 times toughness to medicate. Ooh. That would buff someone. Oh, wow. We need to put this on someone that has good toughness and plans on using medkits.
I mean, like Argenta?
Yeah. Because it gives you toughness to movement after using a medkit.
Very nice.
I did Malkoff. Wow, so they got a lot of good stuff. Heavy plasma gun. Oh.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So, we've got some holy gifts.
Hmm?
I'm looking at our cargo list. We got some holy gifts, or it's 100%. Like, I think we're full up. Multiple things of holy gifts.
Oh, we can get another arc rifle if we get to rank 14. 16. Deadeye repeater, 17. Force field emitter, 18. You can go
So we
all
have-
the way up to 21 in rep?
Yeah, we have 400% of holy gifts that we can, and that's 500 rep per.
Mm-hmm. So, Malkov, the ship components, do we need them for anything, or are they just trade goods like everything else? The ones that are just cargo? Just for rep. Okay, that's what I thought, but I just wanted to make sure. Thank you. So,
Is anybody?
we could
does
get
any-
8,550 additional rep with
Yeah.
them.
But then, like, all this, like, fuel for 100 rep, but what if somebody else takes it and gives 200 rep?
Yeah, I know. Didn't say we're going to.
Sure. Like the holy gifts and the heretic trophies, I think we could probably offload, because that's the ones that they want.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely sounds positive to get them up higher to get some of this stuff, but we won't have enough to get high enough to get everything we need. I would love to get the extractors, but we don't have profit factor, so we need to find a way to get profit factor up as well, because if you look, it doesn't matter if we get our rep up right now. I mean, if we got a rep to 8, we could get large med kits, but that's it. Profit factor needs to go up for anything else. So I think for now we'll just leave it. Because it doesn't hurt to have it in our inventory.
The warrior guide might be.
And that way, if there's something we're like, oh, we desperately need, then we'll be able to do it.
They say the Emperor sent his angels here, and they used their swords to carve this majestic statue from an asteroid.
But I don't know how to get these goods, which is really irritating.
Yeah, I saw those too.
Oh, there's a numpad here.
The Emperor Androsus the warrior guide might be.
3545.
0100100000110010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010010 000001.
Yeah, the 2's missing.
They say the Emperor sent his angels here, and they used their swords to carve this majestic statue from an
But
asteroid.
I'm wondering what the code is. There's no way to fix the 2, so it should be something else.
Come and buy goods from the best Recolliger crews in the sector.
There is a code.
May the Emperor Androsus the Warrior guide my feet.
Huh?
01001111011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011011
Not 113? Beat a book. Okay, I gotta turn that off. Their 001s are just too much.
Where? Yeah.
They say the Emperor sent his angels here, and they used their swords to carve this majestic statue from an asteroid.
Alright, so you read it in the book? Is that what you said?
No, I looked it up on the internet.
Oh, well, it's in a book.
I'm already in. Double auto gun.
Nice.
Psyker's footwear. Interrogation goggles. And a multi-key.
Cool.
I cheated. I mean, I went to Google.
All right.
I mean,
Well,
we could have brute forced it, but I didn't feel like it.
don't see anything else here that we need to do. Did we miss anything?
Glory.
Yes, there's loot here somewhere. Oh, there it is.
Should I divine our next step? I go where the whispers lead.
Nice. Congrats on that. Yeah, no, I get that. But I also get that wanting to use your computer for that.
Do you require an audience?
Right, I leveled up Argenta and
I'll chart
go.
a course for you.
My whispers
Cool.
crave entertainment.
but I
Heresy
need to head out too.
grows from idleness.
We're about to wrap up. So it looks, just was looking over, wanting to look over the gear quickly that we just got,
Yeah, no worries.
and then call it.
No worries.
I don't think we're going to get a heretical person who can
I don't
use
either.
heavy weapons.
I mean, so I think we might, but it won't be like anytime soon. It won't be like this chapter or maybe even next chapter. But apparently, apparently one of the secret ones.
Idea could, but it would
Is
be
what?
ideal. Yeah, it wouldn't be ideal. It'd be crazy. What about the
The-
Drukari weapon? Should we put that on someone? The splinter cannon?
Oh, that's badass. Have a good night, guys.
Take care. Agility more than 40. Agility is not more than 40. So I might as well go with that. Okay, well I have Xenos, but I guess I don't have the actual skill, so give a point. Let's see, Psyker Footwear grants the wearer 3 dodge until the end of combat for each psi power they use. Oh yeah, that'll be good. Oh, we should put that on Heinrichs if we get him back. Ooh, we need to put that on Gugerfis. Oh, never mind. She has that. I don't know. When wearer hits an enemy with a Deadeye shot, it reduces the enemy's deflection by 1 and applies 1 exploit. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. Oh, and it goes here. Commerce and Lore Imperium. Kinda don't want to lose that because the Commerce and Lore Imperium is nice. Yeah, that's actually a really nice one too. Ugh. I need more slots. Okay. We'll have to look over it and see what we want to do. Well, that's cool. We need to put that on Abelard. Oh. Oof. It's really good too. So many good options. We do need to put something back in there. Gains 4 MP. Ooh. Wow. Should we put medkits on Abelard? He doesn't tend to use them. I could put some on him. He just tends to usually use grenades. So are all these things basically worth just sticking in storage? Oh, you can't even put them in the cargo. Never mind. Well, that one I can. It looks like most of these we should just toss somewhere that they don't see the light again. So shove on the safe on the ship. Okay, that's what I thought. Those I like. These we get miscellaneous cargo. Okay, cool. Yep, we're actually closing up as well. Malkov, thanks for being here. The rest of you, thanks as well. We just wanted to look that over before we called it. Thank you all so much for being here. Hope you thoroughly enjoyed. Be sure to join us next time for more fun and games. Until next time, as always, enjoy the story. We'll see you guys next time. Maybe you guys over to someone who's doing Life is Strange, just to show him some support.